These are the issues that you are telling me that diplomatically. By now, the High Commission of South Africa in Ghana must be answering to us. Why South Africans living in Ghana must live in this country?
But should it be an eye for an eye?
It has to be, because this is not the first time. You see, sometimes the lady that spoke, they don't know their history. If they know the contribution of Ghana to South Africa, she wouldn't speak the way she spoke. As far back as 1960s, Kwame Nkrumah gave our money to the arm wing of ANC. That money could have been used to develop Ghana. Mandela was the one that was coming to this country to collect that money. No, beyond that, there were a lot of comrades from South Africa that were using Ghanaian passports. Because at that time, we were using South African passports. It was very difficult to be traveling around to fight apartheid. We granted them passports to be traveling around the world in our name so that they can go and do business. What are we talking about? Look at the guy in the midst of 15 South Africans being humiliated.
Yeah.
We do this, and the High Commissioner, having heard from him, we say we have called the foreign minister there. She must be explaining to us why the more than 5,000 South Africans here must live comfortably. Look, this economic Ghana is held by South African businesses.
I think this is what South African people need now. If they are in Ghana, they need to go back to South Africa. If they are in Nigeria, they need to go back to South Africa. Anywhere they are, they need to go back to South Africa. And if you know that you are a Nigerian in South Africa, it is high time you start going to another country or you come back to Nigeria. You know, already Nigeria don't war already, but you can manage. Yakubu, manage. Yakubu, manage. Sometimes you go feel like say you won't buy, but you no go buy. Now how Nigeria be now. So instead, make these people go buy you for nothing. It is better you come back to Nigeria. That's what I'm seeing now. Imagine this.
You know yourself that you're not South African. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please don't try and stand up right now. Stand up. Sister, are you South African? Are you South African? Because we are going to check everybody. Check them. Come for please, if you're not South African, come with me. Come. Come with me. Come here. You guys are not South African. Go out. You can go to Unjani, block P there, or Mutilo Hospital. Go. Hey, pass. Because Zimbabwe, you run past and go to the border. Hurry. South African. If you know yourself, please stand up. If you know yourself that you're not South African, please all these nurses and doctors, they are here for South Africans. South Africa. Please stand up. Don't try us. What's that? You run past the border and again.
Like these people, it has reached to this point where they will come to hospital. Hospital is the only option where somebody, like for example, you know how it is. Anytime somebody is hospitalized, you have to know that the case is critical. You have to know that there's no other option. That is why they go to the hospital. You know, we are in Africa. You know how Africans are. The only time they can go to hospital is when they see that there's no other choice. That is when they will go to hospital. Now imagine when somebody has gone to the hospital, you now say that person is not from your country, so that person should go out of your hospital. If it has reached to this point, guys, we don't have any other option than to relocate. Because these people, you see this guy now, you see what they did to this guy. We see what they did to this guy. Why this guy buy like this is because this guy saw that his own country was not doing well. He was looking for greener pasture. He moved out of his country. This guy is from Ghana. So this guy moved out of Ghana, went to South Africa. He saw some opportunities that he could not see in his own country. So he started utilizing that opportunity. He started building his business. Now he has become a big boy. What does this guy do? This guy had to go and buy him. And you see what this South Africans is saying.
Are foreigners. The foreigners are in their houses, they're sleeping nicely, and we of South Africa, we are out here in this cold, catching cold, and these foreigners, they don't have papers, and just look at, they're all sleeping nicely in the houses. They're sleeping really nicely in the house. We are here outside. They must go back to their country. They can't come here to take our sleep from.
Now, you are born in South Africa. You are a citizen of South Africa, but you were there. Somebody came from another country. He came to that your country and started hustling. You were relaxed. Now you are out in the street. You don't have house to live in because of your reckless life. Was your father useless? Your father gave birth to you when they were living in their house. Now you grew up as a young guy. You refused to do something for yourself. You were doing club. You were doing drugs. Now, after everything, you saw other people that were making use of their own life to better their life and the lives of their families. Then what you have to become now is witch. You have to become witch. When people are sleeping in the night, you are awake, monitoring them. You are envying them. That's the level it has reached in South Africa. And that's why I said it is better that you relocate back to anywhere where you can find peace of mind. These people, I also saw how these people are evicting children from school. They remove children from school that they are not South Africans.
There have been some angry scenes outside Addington Primary School in Durban, where some local parents argue that their kids were refused a spot to make space for the enrollment of immigrant children. But according to the law, every child in South Africa does have a constitutional right to a place at a public school, whether they are South African citizens or not.
So they have to accept the children when the children apply to be enrolled at the school. So the school can't discriminate against immigrant children.
Now, this is obviously not welcome news for anti-immigrant groups like March and March and Operation Dudula, who say that there are too many foreign nationals in South Africa.
There is a serious risk that there could be further marginalization of foreign-born people in South Africa, particularly in less affluent communities.
Foreigners think that they're going to take South Africa and make South Africans second-class citizens in their own country. We are waiting as South Africans because we are conscious enough to now understand what they're doing to our country.
The 2022 census shows that only 4% of South Africa's population are foreign-born. And of all 14.5 million students in South Africa, only 250,000 are foreign-born. That's less than 2 in 100 learners. The situation, however, may vary between rural areas and cities.
They remove them from school because they are not South Africans. And it's not as if this thing is being done by the government, but secretly the government is backing it. And let me tell you people what these people are doing. The government have failed. The same thing that is going on in Nigeria today. These guys will fail their own citizens and now tell them that the problem is because of the foreign migrants.
South Africans are neither xenophobic or Afrophobic. Most of them are misinformed when it comes to the issue of migration and foreign nationals. It's because of political leaders who, whenever they're given a platform, they want to plant seeds of xenophobia everywhere they go. So whenever they fail to deliver on something, it's foreign nationals. Are you telling me, especially the ruling party and the opposition, I just want to, especially DA, if all foreign nationals were to leave this country, are also unemployed South Africans going to be employed? If all foreign nationals were to leave this country, is the health system going to improve in this country? Thank you very much.
Okay. And where are you from, ma'am?
You get the point that these people have taken over your jobs, but the government have not created a job for them. The same thing that is happening in Iran, the same thing that is happening in Afghanistan, the same thing that is happening in different Islamic countries. Their leaders will always blame their failures to Israel and America. That's what they are doing now. Thank you and God bless you. One love.